Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and this is day 23 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today for our 23rd exclusive sketch, we have this really cool sketch by Sheri Stewart. And I love the wood grain in this. I'm actually going to use Christmas pictures. I think I got confused when I was pulling excuse me, my pictures. I think I got my sketches out of whack and thought this was day 25 when I picked my pictures. So I just didn't change it because I thought it would be cute with these. So I'm using Vicky Bouton's Warm Wishes, and I've only used this a very little because you can see I haven't even touched the sticker book. I've opened this and used like 3 or 4 things. There's like a title missing on here. And I cut this, like I opened this when I did this layout. So I haven't used any of those. I haven't used any of the stars. And then there's that little thing of hearts over there too, but I'm not going to use those. But these are chipboard and shiny, and I like them. I'm going to move these hearts out of the way because I don't intend on putting them on the layout. And I don't. That wouldn't have surprised me. But I want to use those stars in replacement of the hearts, or I mean of the flowers. So I have my papers, my pictures, my embellishments, and the sketch. So let's see how this goes. So I'm definitely using scrap. I really don't have many because, like I said, I've only done one layout, I think, with this collection. But this right here, and there's another one that I don't end up using, but this right here is packaging from this collection. I think it had one of the sets of ephemera or something with it. So I just use that. So that, in my opinion, is like using a scrap. But I also have that one stripe of the red polka dot. So I'm going to do these the exact same way in the same order. And I want that brown in the middle because it helps break up the colors and gives you something to kind of rest on. Although the patterns in this are not very bold and bright. I mean, the polka dots are kind of bright. So in her sketch, she has the one in the middle seems to be longer. And I didn't want it to be too long because I don't want them to meet in the middle. But I wanted it to stand out, to be obvious that it's longer. And I do put a little bit extra adhesive on this packaging because it is a little thicker, as well as it was a little beaten up. I don't know if that was in shipping or if that's been since I got it. There's no telling. But so that is all down, and I love how this looks together. I love that distressed brown. Brown is not normally my color, but I wanted to bring something in to go with this. So I have 3 4¼ by 4¼ squares out of 3 different patterns. And I wanted to try and break them up to where they weren't going to be laying on top of the same kind of color. So this one right here that I just put down that's got the pink and the red, I didn't want to put that over in the middle or at the bottom because it would be laying on top of that red and pink polka dot. And then this one I just laid down at the bottom is that green pattern, and I didn't want it touching that packaging because it's pretty much same color. So I chose a darker green for this third one so that it would be contrasting enough to where it's not blending in with the paper it's laying on. So, excuse me, I'm getting a little hoarse. Hopefully not a little sick, but I'm getting a little hoarse. My son is sick, so we're going to the doctor's as soon as he gets up. So, anywho, so now I'm going to pull out these stars, and like I said, I want to use these like she has the flowers. And if they were tucked in and under, pardon my dog, bless you. If they were tucked in and under, obviously I wouldn't be doing that because this is a chipboard, so it's thick. Unless I had popped something up on foam and left a space underneath for the stars to go. But I decided that it looked good on top and that I like it. I am going to exchange that smaller one up at the top with a bigger one. I didn't like the way it looked, so I exchanged the pinkish one at the bottom that has musical notes on it. And then I've tacked them down with my tape runner, but I also put some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive on there, because they're a little curved up, and so I just wanted to make sure they all were staying down and not, coming in attached. So I pull a couple little stars, and I'm just going to cover some of this unnecessary space in the picture. And so I just put a little drop of Nuvo Deluxe down and put those there. And I don't really embellish this. I put some word phrases around each of the pictures. And, of course, the title. I love this word together, but I don't like it on the pink. So I decided to put it up here on the brown. And I love that. It's like that green color, so it couldn't have gone on the green. And then I'm just going to take some of these black word phrases or words. One of them says Merry Christmas. I can't remember. A beautiful day, maybe. I can't read that. Good gracious, you all. So after I get those words down, I go to the chipboard and I pull this little round circle in a pinky color, and it says Merry and Bright. And then I was sure I was going to pull some more stuff off here, but really there wasn't anything else calling me. I didn't want to just put things on here to put them on here. I wanted to either like the aesthetic of what they look like what they say, or the color, things like that. But I do pull out my puffy title phrases, and just because this is Christmas, I'm just going to put Christmas Day on here. And I'm debating right here if I like the way that this Christmas looks on top of that brown, and then everything else is going to be on the white. And while it's not my favorite, and I should have moved it over to where it was off the brown and the end of it went into the picture where me and my kids are, I'm okay with the way that it looks. Had I made the part that the little strips shorter, then the pictures would have not been as big as the strips, and I wouldn't like that. So I'm going to be fine with that. I pulled the 25 off here in gold as well, and I put that down here in this big open gap. And then I'm going to put 3 dots in different places and pull a gold star off here and put that down on that Nuvo. So it's kind of giving me a cluster of 2 or 3 depending on where it is. The one on the bottom and the one in the top left, or well, I guess middle left, is a cluster of 3. And so I kind of like the way that looks. And I've put a little piece of washi over here that says family in green. It's underneath me and my kids. So I decided I'm going to add to that. So my title could be Christmas Day, or my title could be, I think it says something about festive family, happy festive family, or something like that. These are the puffies, and they're so cute. I had to have 2 of these because I know that I'm going to be using them for my December dailies. Yay! So I think that I'm pretty much done. Oh, yes, I'm going to pull out this Tim Holtz enamel dots, and I just make 3 little dots. I was going to do some splattering, but there's so many things on this layout that I wouldn't want splattered on. Like, I don't want the big stars to be splattered, and of course the pictures. And I don't want the big 25 or the Christmas Day. So I just felt like it was better to do like a controlled splatter. So here is the sketch again from Sheri Stewart. I really do want to do this again with some wood grain. I think that would be really pretty. And then put it on a patterned background maybe. So we'll see. But I do love this collection, the Warm Wishes collection. I love that it's got all these background music notes and things. Green, of course, is my favorite color, and this shade is one of my absolute favorites. Oh, happy time, that said. And a beautiful sight. Close. And then, yep, beautiful festive family. So I hope you'll go to the playlist and hop along. For everybody who is participating with 30 Days of Sketches, tomorrow is day 24 of our exclusive sketches. So I cannot wait to see what that looks like. And I really hope that you'll come back and see me again really soon. Have a great day and happy scrapping.